Oraifite bloody invasion, carnage. Affected families and victims cry out for justice against the Nigerian security forces. Almost 23 weeks running after the heinous carnage perpetrated by the combined team of the Nigerian security force and others in the ancestral home of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor in Oraifite. On Monday, 2nd of December 2019, lives were lost and property worth millions of naira were destroyed by the invading armed operatives illegally drafted to unleash mayhem, havoc on a mourning home, which bloody onslaught was reportedly bankrolled by Oraifite controversial businessman Emeka Ejiofor, popularly known as Emeka Ejiofor, at the behest of government at the center. Displaced member of Ejiofor's family and affected member of the community are crying out loud to the good-spirited individuals to come to their aid. Their homes, shops were truly looted and brazenly burnt down and consequently destroyed by the combined team of Nigerian police force on the fateful day of 2nd December 2019. During this murderous invasion home of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, 4 unarmed innocent citizens were gruesomely murdered, with several others sustaining various degrees of gunshot wounds, including Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's aged mother, who is yet down with gunshot injuries. Vehicles and household properties, among other valuables, were carefully looted and remnants completely destroyed by the invading monsters in security uniform.
This is Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's compound in Oraifite. Oraifite is a community under Ekusigo local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria. You can see this environment. We have buildings surrounding this environment, and here in my front is the compound of late Reverend Louis Chukwukbelum Ejiofor, the brother to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And this other compound here is the compound of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. So you can see the interval is very close to each other. A lot has happened. That was why nobody is living this place anymore. This place is no more safe for people to live. Sometimes in the month of November 2019, something transpired at Oraifite, which the whole world is fully aware of what happened. There was a bloody invasion of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's home. Carnage and bloodletting that took place therein on 2nd day of December 2019. Assassination attempt on the life of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, ostensibly masterminded by the Commissioner of Police, Anambra State Police Command, officers in charge of Special Armed Robbery Squad, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Oraifite, Area Command Headquarters, commonly referred as assassin in police uniform, and Emeka Ejiofor, who also happens to be an indigene of Oraifite. It's quite unfortunate that lives of innocent people has gone during this carnage in Oraifite.
Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor Esquire, the founder and the principal partner of IC Ejiofor & Co., the law firm of IC Ejiofor & Co., has, through the professional competency of the erudite associate in chambers, distributes itself in its area of services delivery as far as legal practice is concerned. Honorable Ifeanyi Ejiofor is renowned human rights activist who has successfully been involved in effective prosecution of high prolific cases. Currently the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, he has recorded overwhelming breakthrough in his choosing career.
Good afternoon, everybody. In view, it is with deep sense of grief that I wish to address the word on the carnage that took place in my house yesterday at Ifite Oraifite in the Kusgolo government area of Anambra State. And particularly in regard to the safety concern being raised by my fans, friends, colleagues, well-wishers, and members of the people of Biafra who are representing all capacity in law. And also to address the false narrative being peddled by the police in Anambra State on the incident of yesterday. It has become compelling that I narrate to the world about what transpired in my house yesterday and how it started. On Sunday, being the first day of December 2019, I was called at about 8 to 9 p.m. in the night by the DPO of Oraifite police station. So I never passed any message to me. Then in the morning, at about 6 a.m. in the morning, I got a call from my elder brother, Emeka Ejiofor, Emergency Emeka Ejiofor, that police has invaded my premises, led by the area commander himself. So I remember I requested to speak with the area commander, and which request was obliged by him. So, and which conversation was fully recorded. I requested to know why they're in my house, because at the time in question I wasn't around. So he said that they came to arrest one of my wards who participated in a local conflict. Then I ever demanded to see me, and I told him I went somewhere, but I was back probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. That when I come back, I will come to the station to see him personally to find out what transpired, why he's in my house. So he said, okay, that he would oblige me that request. But he emphasized that time is of essence. He emphasized that time is of essence, that I should keep to time. So I became worried because I came back since 24th of November 2019 for my brother's burial. And I've been around since that time. The burial was conducted on the 27th of November 2019. We stayed till Sunday when we went for outing service. I never had any issue with anybody. I never stepped out of my house. I've been indoors, receiving visitors, sympathizers from all walks of life. So when I came back around 10 o'clock in the morning, I briefly had a discussion with my mother. And I promised him, I told him I was going to see the area commander to find out why they were in my house. So, but on a second thought, I decided to go to see my uncle, who will accompany me in that movement. So I already left the house to my uncle's place where I will pick him. And that served as a saving grace to the carnage, to disaster, because the target was me. So I was on our way going to the commander's office, taking a non-conventional route, when I got a call from my junior brother that the police were in my house and they opened fire on all living objects in my house, including all persons in my house.
This entrance is the entrance leading to the home of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. This is the main entrance leading to his compound. And right here we can see this is the building inside the compound. And there are no more available. You see it, a lot of properties were destroyed by the member of Nigerian Police Force and Nigerian Armed Forces. They came here on 2nd day of November 2019 and destroyed a whole lot of property. Innocent souls were killed that day. Even animals were also shot to death that day. Property worth of hundreds of millions were burnt on this process. You can go around, if you see the whole environment, nothing to talk about. Everything in the community was destroyed. This is the carnage meted against Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his entire family here in Oraifite, Anambra State. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's brother, which is who is known as late Reverend Louis Chukwupelum Ejiofor, burial was conducted. That was 27th day of November 2019, and on that process, a lot of persons came to that burial that day. And it was in this same compound that the waykeeping was held. We held the waykeeping here on 26th night against the 27th day, which was the burial day. People from various places came here together in solidarity with the family of Ejiofor. But you can see all over here, nothing to talk about. Millions of property were destroyed, they were burned. The carnage meted on Ejiofor family is highly unbearable. Because of their actions were not ascertained, but it's quite unfortunate that the target, their main aim is to come and assassinate Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Something transpired that on the morning, that's the early hour of 2nd of December 2019. The entire building was set ablaze. Everything got burnt on that very day. Everything got burnt. They burned everything, they destroyed to the extent of killing innocent people on that course. We are still going around the compound to show the entire humanity what the atrocity of Nigeria police force. The entire roofing, the entire property was burned. Nothing to talk about. Yes, this is the entrance leading to the parlor. We are just trying to maneuver our way into the parlor. You can see this is the entrance porch. This is the convenience room for visitors. While this is the sitting room. The whole property, everything inside this room got burnt totally. Nothing to talk about. Everything. Everything. Come to this room. A whole lot of things was destroyed. Property worth of hundreds of millions of naira was destroyed here. Everything got burnt from A to Z. From A to Z.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see these are very expensive gates,
Which I can have.
which supposed to be used for the new building. The new building owns this gate, but due to the level of wickedness, these people came that day. This is part of, they use machetes. Machetes. We have a bullet holes. You see it here. That day they even shot at the gate. This thing is bullet. Come and see the sign of this is sign of bullet. This is bullet. You see it here? You can see it very clear. This is part of bullet. Look at what they dismantled every element, component of that gate. This is a very expensive gate. But they turned everything upside down. All these things now is the window of the new building owned by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. You see that they use machete and bust it. You know, they use machete and they're gone to destroy every part of it. We have a whole lot of it here. We have a look at this place. Look at it, because they made several attempts to enter, but they couldn't. That was what resulted to this. You see it here. They make all attempt to buck in into the door. That was what resulted to this. You see it? You see? You see some of the louvers there. Let's go around and see some other place. Look at it here. Look at it here. Look at it here. You see it there? You see it? Let's go. Look at all these places. Look at what they did. They destroyed all the part of the building. Look at it. They shot. This is sign of bullets. They shot at that window there. You see there? They shot it because they couldn't have an access to go in. They were unable to have access to go into that building. That was why they shot at that window there. And the safety applicable to all these windows there. You see it here? That's what they did. Let's go to the backyard of the backside of the building. Look at it. Every part of the building. They made several attempts to go into this building. Look at the whole louvers. Look at the whole windows. They shot at it. Look at the bullet wound there. Look at it there. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. You see, finally they were able to get access into this place. So they were able to gain their access into this place. Look at it. They were able to get access. See here. See it here? They destroyed this thing. This thing, look at it here. Very expensive door, but they destroyed it. They damaged huge number of property inside this building.
Before the crowd.
Look at what they did. At the same time, look at this thing was burned. They burned it. They burned it. Look at it. They destroyed ties, destroyed a lot of useful materials here. Look at it. Look at it. Smoke. You see? He has already changed the color from white to black. This is smoke. You see this sign of smoke? He changed everything from white to black. This is upstairs now. This is one of the convenience room in upstairs. This is bathroom and toilet. You see, they went to the extent of destroying properties in this new building. We are going downstairs now. Look at what they did. They destroyed millions of things there. Look at the bathroom facility. Everything was destroyed. They broke even every component of the bathroom was destroyed. This is the compound of late Reverend Louis Ejiofor, the brother to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. It was on the cause of his burial that led to this carnage melted against the family of Ejiofor on 2nd of December 2019. Look at what he did. None of the glass is left untouched. Look at it. This is a motorcycle. Out of wickedness, they set it ablaze. Look at it. This is another motorcycle. Look at it. Look at the whole compound. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. For God's sake. Atrocities by the member of Nigerian Police Force, member of Nigerian Armed Force, combined force came here on 2nd of December 2019. Let's go inside. I was opening the door.
Open the door.
Okay. We are going inside now. I want you to get this. Look at it. If you see something now, look at the whole part of the building and start peeling. You see, this is what we're saying. Look at it here. Part of the building, this is shot. The whole summary of the story is that this building has been condemned.
Plasma TV here was taken.
Plasma TV, man.
Okay. Okay, your speech.
Kowala, woku.
Kababu, oh, Yanoko, our father, now our senior brother, obey see their house.
On that fateful day, it was after they killed 2 men. Then we left the house to escape for our life because they were shooting anyhow. So come back to see our house as it is. Everything in my house was set ablaze, all the properties. But there are some things that was taken away, which if it was fire that burned them, I will see the the remains inside the house. But none of these things was in the house, which means they carried away what the rest of them. And look at the effect of fire. The whole building, look at the zinc. The walls fell down. Everything was set ablaze. That is just.
This is part of the atrocity on 2nd day of December 2019 at Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's home in Oraifite. Oraifite is under Ekusigo local government area of Anambra State. It's quite unfortunate that they came here that day and destroyed all the property owned by Ifeanyi Ejiofor's family, the entire family at large, the extended family at large. Every of the property was destroyed. They set it ablaze. They killed both man and animal that day. And this is quite unfortunate that instead of them to protect life, they are now taking away the life of innocent people. Innocent citizens that have done nothing. You can see here in my front is part of the property that they destroyed. The entire walls, every component of the building was rendered useless.
This is my matrimonial house. This is my room. Everything was set ablaze. And none of the things, both television, everything was, they took away what they like. All the clothes in my house. The only cloth I escaped with is the only one I have. And they set everything in my house ablaze. Yeah.
We are still going around the environment, and we have more than 18 buildings. We have over 18 buildings that was set ablaze. We're still going to go around this vicinity, outside this compound, so that you see even both the neighboring people, all of them were affected, and we never knew. It's quite unfortunate that the intention was to even assassinate and kill people, most especially by Ifeanyi Ejiofor, simply because he has been a lawyer, a barrister that has been fighting for injustice. He has been standing in position to render voice to the voiceless people. Look at one of those things that was done. Look at the atrocity committed by a member of Nigerian police force. The family home.
This is our father's house, and this is my fridge. This is where I park here. And this is the bicycle of my father. And there are documents there inside here. Everywhere they burn everywhere. See how?
You see, the white ceiling, the white roof ceiling has turned to black as a result of fire they set on this particular house. You see here in my front is another building within the compound of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Look at it here. Look at what they did.
See my room here.
Exactly. From motorcycle, a lot of We are talking about property that worth of millions, hundreds of millions of naira was totally condemned here. We are not talking about the life of people that were killed. People were killed that day. Look at it here. Look at the level of wickedness. Look at the level of wickedness melted against the innocent citizens that has done nothing. But why has Nigeria decided to be lawless state? Why has Nigerian police force abandoned their main duty and start attacking innocent citizens? The law-abiding citizens that has done nothing. Look at the level of injustice.
This is my room. All the property, both fridge and fan, and all the money where I get to the time where I bury my senior brother. See, I'm here. Everything born. This is the room of my wife and my children. All their property, all their documents, all their school bags, and books,
And money.
and money, everything. Both fridge and this thing. No, nothing there inside. They sold some things and born everywhere. And now all my children and my wife and all my brothers, they're sleeping outside because no house to sleep, no sea as this place do. One big list of where they here. The carrier, but here is stay. The carrier. But here is there.
You can see this part of the atrocity and the crime being committed by Nigerian police force on 2nd day of December 2019. There was a big power lister, machine, power generator machine that was kept here that day. But everything was told. Everything was told by Nigerian police force. It was that very evening of that day that lister got missed. So let's still go ahead and
Two machines. They burn everything. Even farm they have fish, and some documents and materials. You see this wire? The wire materials device. Everything is condemned.
look at valuable materials, valuable properties were set ablaze on that process. Look at what Nigerian government did. This is a fridge. That's a fridge. This is mosaicos, not one. This is multiple numbers of mosaicos. You see it over there in the other room there. You see we have items there, valuable materials that was set ablaze, and it was on this process they lose it. They lost everything. Okay.
See the machine? Almost three. Three machines, they burn there.
Yeah, because can you just tell us your name?
I am Pastor Steve Ejiofor.
Okay. What's your relationship to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the late Reverend Chukwukbelum Louis Ejiofor?
Our father had 6 male children, and among the male children, I am the first son. Louis Ejiofor was my immediate junior brother, then followed by others, including our barrister. including Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Beside me here is my other junior brother, Joel.
Okay.
Well, when the police came on the 2nd of December, they said they are looking for some certain people that had problem among themselves, the villagers. And my junior brother was called. Actually, we just finished the burial on Friday. Then Saturday, on Sunday, we went for church service, Thanksgiving service, and then early in the morning on Monday, that is the 2nd day of December last year, the police, about almost 15 policemen, including their area commander and the BPO and the other policemen, they came here looking for some people. And my junior brother was contacted, and he said, he asked for phone and discussed with the area commander on phone, saying that he will come to the police station and know what they want and whom they are looking for. They agreed and left. There was no shooting, nothing that time. That the first time.
As of the first moment they came?
The first moment.
Okay.
After about 1 hour plus, they returned. When they returned, they didn't quarrel with anybody. Nobody was challenging them. Some boys that helped us to do the burial, they were here, hanging around, watching. They started from the next compound. They started their shooting. And it's not that they are shooting on the air. They are shooting human beings.
Shooting sporadically, shooting at sight.
Shooting at sight.
On human being.
On human being. So it was in the process they got 2 people down. There could be other people that they killed, I don't know. But I saw the people that got down, and we left. We have to move away from the environment. So it was just the cloth I wear that was on me. Everything in my house was intact, so every one of us left the house because of the killing. So, on that, until we begin to hear another kind of shooting that took place. It was the army also that came and joined them in shooting, in setting everything ablaze, saying that they killed 2 of the policemen. So that is it.
Okay.
That is how we left, and that is how we see our place set ablaze. You can see all of them.
Okay, thank you. Since the entire house, because the whole of us here, we've gone around, we've seen more than 20 buildings were set ablaze, including all the properties there as burned. And want to know, where are you living now?
We have no home. We are hanging around, all of us in this vicinity.
Then, since this incident, since this carnage was meted against the Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's family at large, what has been the effort of Nigeria government? What has been the effort of Anambra State government? What has been the effort of people to ensure, the government to ensure that justice is being put in place to this atrocity?
Well, we are watching and waiting. This time around, what we need is practical love. Something to show really that they are concerned on what happened. It's not just the empty mouth. About several people have come here to watch to see what happened. And I believe they carried their news to all those in power. A lot of them came, but what we want is practical action to show that at least they sympathize with us for what happened, because nothing called for the shooting. We know something that will happen and it will call for shooting. But in this case, there is nothing that happened that called for shooting. So police is yet to tell us what called for shooting. Shooting human being.
This is unbearable.
Nobody was killed before that. But they came, and nobody fought them with those people that were, challenging them. They
weren't armed.
Yes.
They were unarmed citizens.
Yes.
Okay. It's all right. The fact is that they kept saying that it's IPOB, that Ejiofor ganged up IPOB to fight against government. That was one of the rumor people kept hearing all over the nation. But from your narrative here, you stated here that it was as a result of the burial of your younger brother,
yes,
Reverend Louis Ejiofor, who was buried on 27th of November 2019. And that was what actually happened. And a few days later, this carnage was meted against you people.
Oh, yes.
That's by the way. We just want to like to know, that day that thing happened, those neighboring people, those people who have shops along Nkwo market, Nkwo Oraifite market, what is their concern over their house, their shops that was burnt? Why is their shop being burnt?
These people did not do anything. Because they didn't do anything. All that when they brought the army to join them, they ganged up. There are shops that was rendered empty and burnt. Many shops and houses. There are some people that their vehicles as well was burnt. What happened is this. What happened that day is a surprise to us. It was a surprise to us that the area commander himself and the DPO, together with the other policemen, came. Now, we were surprised. The area commander himself agreed with my junior brother on phone that he will come to the police station to know what is happening. He agreed and carried the troops back to station. They went back. We were surprised what made them to come back again, shooting, not allowing him to come to the police station again. So, and ordinarily, I believe that in such a situation, somebody like area commander should have been at home sending his boys for if there is any matter. But he himself joined them, and the whole troops came. So we begin to look what prompted all these people coming if there is no motivation.
Okay.
That we cannot explain, but only God knows that nothing calls for shooting. We are expecting that justice should be given to us. Justice be given to us, and our houses should be repaired without delay. I mean, there are buildings that was damaged entirely that you can't just mend it. Other buildings, they were burnt, and you can see it. So we need to come back to our home. This is the only home we have. We need to come back to our home.
All my documents, if anyone need my can how can when I bought when you mean anything, I when in everything. On the Marapo, and I took a sapa, name me, and I bought it on a gari, and would have been Nala or Benamekita, but I ben Nambia, my boss of Ben Nambia, Joyce, is coming by Jebel Jella China, but Chofu Belar, but I want to poor. So, Moana put that in would any of them. Goes where the Umuronia Sinamu Majoria, and a Ejiofor, I want a chonsu, right from our father. I mpaya brought any burden. Nacho, Nsubu, Nacho, Nacho Kunoka. If I don't know, I had another pen and make them mother. So, all those things go simu that nan de buy, now some people do greedy. And no one will follow the Akafa because if any nan do buy an Akahado na datin. Because of an Akahado na datin. Start a back and no will in the Akavadone, na siding can up, including from Oraifite.
So we are going to go and see the villages, the shops, and all the places they got burnt that very day. On that very day, villagers here, they suffered a lot because they came with armored car as if they are going to war. And they used the armored car to break their gates and many other places, taking away people's properties and valuables, burnt some of them, and made away with whosoever they met around. They carried them. Now this place is another separate compound, close to Ejiofor's compound. And it is here they started their shooting. Straight from this shop. All the goods, everything in this shop, nothing was taken away, it was burnt. Look at the heaps. Look at the heaps of goods that were burnt. They took away the one they wanted.
Properties worth of hundreds of millions got burnt inside people's shop.
Look at it.
Munga Daniel Ezanfo. You win no more when no more than half Martata one. Mamma refer Broku on Ambatalabama and the policeman, the army. Chuebani. Five could patrol no or buy. And then when I make it, I don't civilian, I'm going to keep it about over. If I'm in December 2, what about look at what about if I'm breasted man? I venture a couple of men more now. As you could do any fine man. No, yeah, flavor maybe, no, no, maybe. I got quality quality me for blanche or more, as you question for the macabre on a stock. Check again on a stock when you're on Angleba. Now, each store out of 18 stores. Okay, 5 million each store. Eh? My wife for there, my son for there. And among the 18 stores there, I'm going to go to there. Oh, billions of naira, not millions.
Thank you.
Huh? So now, I now try to make up over an Achineke mebel. Nejo couldn't even. But tell I go, I will 90% come. Oh, now you're quite on I you.
Yeah, you can see now, this is part of the neighboring homes around by Ifeanyi Ejiofor's country home. You see, they even went to the extent of destroying other people's property. You see how they shattered all the louvers? All around, they shattered everything here in Oraifite. You see it here? We are trying to go around the building to see what they did. Look at the level of atrocity being committed by Nigerian police force and Nigerian army combined force. They came that day. That was on 2nd of December 2019.
So I know the Barr Ejiofor. The are very close. So cannot I was the key with the sound of the gun. So my family I wapo. When Jinata had damage go my water tanker. Angeles and then Madam Mandi tanker. Then my grasses.
Because we are going home to home, mostly those affected areas. Daddy, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Umaka jere night vigil on Sunday night. Natana Rola on Monday, which is 2nd December. I had night vigil because then we have a youth program. I had nice be back on that Monday. Then while they are sleeping, the gates, we used to lock our gates. Our gates are not open. Though, but my wife just go out, and that's the reason the gate is open. Then they came here. They don't know that there is anything that happened. They were sleeping. And when they just came, pushing the gates, while others have run, and they don't know what is going on. They were sleeping. And these people came and pushing gate, nowhere. And they jump in through fence. Then enter inside. Go and carry the children inside the room, not outside.
Why they were sleeping inside
the room.
Okay.
They went and carried them, and they gave them wounds with a knife. Then we started seeking them, looking them from Monday to Wednesday. We got them at State CID.
And those ones said that they attempted shooting them.
To shoot them to death, and somebody revenge and said no way. And after they passed where people are living, whether a worker or something like that, whether there is a place they reach, these people want the person again want to shoot them, so that the parents will come and carry their dead body. But we thank God that God intervened. They are still under detention since that very day. They carry them to Oka, and they stayed a month at Oka. They carry them to Abuja, and they stayed 3 months at Abuja, and they bring them back to Oka. And then now send them to detention at a Newe prison. We want justice to prevail.
Okay. Thank you very much. Then tell us your name once again.
My name is Reverend Enwena Godwin C.
Okay. Yeah, you see now we're still going house to house, home to home, around Oraifite. This is another compound that was affected on that process.
Aha m bụ Mrs. Oriakụ Chinere Gwatu. Anyị nọ n'ụlọ mbọsị wụrụ nkwọ. So anọkata egbe na-ada. Ihe ụdị egbe na-ada mbọsị ahụ. Even sef anyị gbara ọsọ. Anyị gbapụ ọsọ. Ndị polisi ju ebe niile. Even sef n'ime ọfịa ebe anyị gbagburu agwọ atachara nwanne di m na ya na-abụ so wee gbadi ọsọ. So anyị gbapụzi ọsọ before anyị na-anachiatazi. Ọwụ na moto dị m debe na-emere nkụwasị. So nkịta edoziri mechie na m agbara ya ọkụ. generator ya gbara ọkụ kụwasịcha grass niile oyi ugolo atụrụ ụtụrụ mụ na ụmụ this year so kụwasịcha ebe anyị na-anya ya afụgasị ya right round ntu a ka esi kụwa ya ma buta nji echu mmiri ma wataka everything ma ikpe m sef fa weje ha ncha mebisia ị na-anya ya afụgasị ya oyi niile atụrụ this year na ọ tụrụ mụ na ụmụ ma ihe gasị n'anya ị ga-afụgasị ya ma tankị ya otu a ka ndị polisi ma buta n'anya ị ga-afụgasị ya ihe nwere ihe anyị ji echugasị mmiri ma tankị anyị bụ sef na tankị nwanne di ihe nchọrọ ka ndị mba ụwa mere m bụ ị na-anya ịfụ na otu ahụ ọ dị ka o si detọ anyị jụrụzi ego anyị ji edozi anyị na-arịagodo agụụ COVID-19 so mmadụ anyị afụrụ ụzọ onwe ihe mba ụwa ga-emere anyị ha bịa mere anyị ka mụ na ụmụ m fụ ebe anyị na-anọ na-arahụ.
Yes, you can see we still going all around, home to home. This is another places. You see where the glasses were shattered. You see, this place now is quite different from, a little bit far away from those other places which we went to. Look at what they did. They bug into the house. They destroy the glasses. They destroy the doors. Ensure that they destroyed all valuable items and property installed inside the room. This was the act and atrocity committed by the member of Nigerian Police Force and Nigerian Forces. Look at what they did. On 2nd of December 2019, it was as a result of this carnage and atrocity committed by Nigerian Police Force. That was why the occupant of this very house has left. They ran away for their life. Yeah, we are still going inside to investigate, to find out and interview most of the victims of Oraifite mayhem. Here is a old woman in our front. She has something to say. Mama is trying to show us every part of the building that was destroyed. Meanwhile, some part of the building has been, they've tried to amend it on their own. Look at this. There's still some still left untouched. Look at broken pieces of bottles, mirrors, bulbs, valuable items that has been destroyed. That's why they try to pack some of the remnants of those things together. So, mommy, because why I forget? Okay.
Ifeanyi kunitezi una agbatu tutu na agafe nwe kunite si oguno na aguno fa we opush o maka nda we ko si nya o gbara m kwete nda we ko si eba o bidozie oluzie m piabazie no gari mazuma o be mo eta ka pialum opuje ize wolu isi ogbe ka puru nuku meba we pozie isi egbe ahụ otulu nnukwu nya ka o ji wee me na efele na
okay black window
na efela
ceiling
na ceiling meshino mmebi TV mmebi nkulisi ọfa chaka akụrụ ebe ite pọtụ o ji fụ ụkwụ zolisicha ite pọtụ ejiri wee du nwunye nwa m ụlọ bụrụ mmiri rọba 5 galọn buru eje gbari na rice ndọwalụ na-eri
Mama ndo
ụlọọgwụ ka m si nata eje m ụlọọgwụ eburu je ụlọọgwụ buru nwa nje ụlọọgwụ.
Mama, this is along Nkwo Oraifite Road. This is along Nkwo Oraifite. You can see vehicles and motorcycles going up and down. And on this road here, this is the road, the entrance road leading to Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's compound here in Oraifite. Adjacent, this road now is adjacent to Oraifite market, Nkwo Oraifite. So what we're trying to show the entire world is what happened on 2nd of December 2019.
They've destroyed and burned down properties of innocent citizens. Look at what they did. Look at what they did in front of Barrister Ejiofor's street in Oraifite, under Kusigo local government area of Anambra. They destroy property of innocent people. Innocent citizens' property have been destroyed for no just reason. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at what they did to innocent citizens in Oraifite. Look at it. They burn property of innocent people, Nigerian policemen. Look at what Nigerian police armed forces, including Nigerian army, look at what they did. They destroyed a lot of people. They destroyed everything. They destroyed everything.
I saw some police vehicle that entered into this place. As I was washing a car here. I'm the owner of this car wash. I was washing a car. And suddenly, towards the afternoon time, towards around like 4 o'clock, I saw a lot of vehicle that came in here. So I decided to pack off some of my things. I put it inside. I stayed behind. They went to the barrister's house. They start doing whatever they are doing there. I don't know. What I saw next, they come out from this express. Now they come out here, start destroying my tank, start destroying some of the shop, putting some fire some of the shop here. So we are running. I don't know what happened. This is how they